Hi, and welcome to a new episode on the Just Create server, where today we're, working on the maze again, and we're working on the entrance today. The goal for today is to make this a functional entrance and to set up some kind of inventory system for players to be able to access all their loot from within the game. We have this little stall, which is where that is going to happen. But before we do any of this, I need to set up some mechanics, some gate mechanics. Basically, I need to set up the way that this gate is going to go up. Right? This is going to be a very simple setup. And then I want to use this door, which is an iron door, to open and start the game. And we're going to reset the system that we put in last episode, which is the loot depots while they open this door as well. Basically, this is going to be the start of the game. This is how everything's going to get reset. So we're basically going to have a key item over here that they are going to check or dispense into our, opening system, I guess. Before I do any of that, I need to dig out this floor a little bit, so that we get to, I think if I go down, yeah, we can just dig all of this out. And then I'm going to put in a small vault in here. And then let me figure out how I'm going to route this redstone real quick. And I'll meet you all so I can explain it a little bit. Redstone's in. It is not that difficult, but the only thing I need to do now is grab one. I don't have any. I need to grab a smart observer. Smart observer. There we go. So this will be delivered to our players somewhere outside of the minigame, but we're going to put that in here. We're going to look at it. And then that should be enough for us to complete this circuit. Now, let's see if this works. So that should open this door. Should open that door. And also, I've already tried it out once. So, as you can see, we are getting rolls. I'm looking for one that has nothing on it. So this one. Right, let's see if that one now works. Put that up here. Door opens up. Oh, we are gonna have to delay that a little bit. And did we trigger what we wanted to trigger? No. We didn't. And then those won't reset otherwise. We can try again though. We can try again. Should be in this vault right there. And then the only thing I need to do is make this a little longer. We'll do 20 ticks. Okay, that's good. Lengthwise, that's fine. And did we trigger it now? Yes, we did. So that's our entrance here done. I've been so, I don't know, in the moment or in the element with all these mechanic builds that I forgot that I signed up to the Thro-off, and that's in a couple of days. So I've got some materials. I think this will be all I need, and hopefully I can make this work. I am going to be building this at spawn, and we'll see each other there, I guess. So we have a little bit of a room. I decided to put it underneath the workshop at spawn, because the idea that I'm having for Trollash is I'm going to put him through the most grueling thing that I know in life, which is support, tech support. So he's gonna come down here, he's gonna sit on a chair, and we'll have like a little guy running around on a track underneath here with a name, I think. The name is gonna be a complaint that he will have to resolve. And every time he resolves a complaint, he will take a little bit of mental damage until he eventually perishes. Now let's get that track in place. On this side, on this card assembler, I'm gonna rename the armor stand that we're gonna be using. And on this side is where we'll position it in front of him. So we have to figure out a way, one, to rename the system, and then two, to send it back. I think sending it back is gonna be the easiest thing to do, because we can just kind of power things from here. It doesn't really matter what he chooses, I guess. But I do need this copper button to be waxed. So give me a second. And then we'll extend this by 10 ticks, should be fine. And so that will power that rail underneath there beautifully. While we're working here, we might as well take a minute to see if we can give him a little bit of a pain point, and then we can just power it from this side, and this will let's just do 3 meters, should be fine, I think. How am I gonna get power over here? Let's see where we're going with power. We could have it come down from here. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll route it until we get over here, which that shouldn't be too hard. I think that's about it for that. Now I do want to set up another system that's just going to annoy him a little bit, which is we're going to set up some lights here. The problem is he's going to have to turn on the lights himself. I need a speedometer right there. And what we'll do is we'll take output here. There we go. And then we'll set that to, let's do 20 ticks. So now if I have a hand crank on that speedometer, I should be able to turn on the lights. Alright, now for the main mechanism over here, that's going to rename our minecart basically. I'm going to empty out my inventory a little bit. Okay, so we'll have you sit here, you sit here. Oh, nope, the other way around, please. There we go. And so that is going to deploy a name tag onto our armor stand. And we're basically just checking. I could, let me power it first. Let me see if I can power this first so I can show you how this works. So basically what we'll do is we'll have a name tag in there. And we're just going to do that. Very simple. Name tag applied, name tag is turned off. Name tag gets applied, so every time the minecart gets in here, turns into a block. We're gonna pick that up. I could show you how this works properly. There we go. And then it's simply just you. I need a button to be able to start it. There we go. And then he'll sit here. He'll resolve a task by clicking on a button. So we now have seat right there. If he clicks a button, seat will move. and will automatically be transferred. So if he clicks the button, the seed will move, it'll get in place, be deployed with a name tag, and then sent back over there. Now what I'll do is I'll dress this up a little more, make it look a little better, add some motivational quotes, because, you know, we are corporate IT support right now. So we need all the motivational quotes we can muster, and then I'll put some name tags in here. I've asked my colleagues on the server, or asked the lads on the server, and they've been supplying me with some complaints that Trollash gets to resolve. Let's see how many they added. Alright, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right now. I'll add more of my own, but this is a great start already. So let me build this up and kind of make it look like a depressing office space. And then you'll have to watch the rest of the video. You'll have to watch Trollash's video to see this in action. Hey, you got mushrooms as well.
I did get mushroomed, yes.
Yeah, I found this. Yep. I don't know what they do though.
Oh, they do this.
Like,
look at Szechuan.
Oh wait. How? Wait.
Yeah.
What? How is he smaller?
Ready? So, there. It's like Mario. Ready? If you're not looking at anything and you shift right click with that in your hand. and you can jump normal height too, so you're like a superhero.
Wait, that's so cool.
Now
this is
look at me. Look at me. Ready?
Oh, this is gonna change the maze forever. I heard you were talking about a ship.
Yes. So you notice this giant, beautiful ship over here?
I have noticed it. Yes, I was surprised because one day it wasn't there, and then suddenly it was there.
Dude, same. Yeah, and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. But it's like facing the harsh weather of spawn, you know, which is just brutal all the time.
Yeah.
Lightning strikes and all that.
And rain. Lots of rain.
Lots of rain. I think it would be much safer in a glass bottle. What do you think?
I like where your head's at.
Yeah, I mean, what self-respecting pirate doesn't have a ship in a bottle?
It would be beautiful in a bottle.
So here's the only issue that I have with this endeavor. See? Perfect timing. We need to save the ship.
Yes.
Here's the only issue. I don't have a glass farm. Do you have a glass farm set up yet?
I don't. But I do have lots of cobblestone.
Oh, okay.
And I can make the rest of the episode free.
Like I can. Sweet. Okay.
My entire episode is gonna go out of the window, but that just kind of it takes priority at this moment, I guess.
Yeah, we have to save Beardy's ship. That's for sure. All right, man. This is gonna be the best because I think Beardy's gone this weekend, so we can preserve his ship while he's away. Is what we're gonna say.
Are we corking it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Do we need mud to cork it? Because that kind of looks like.
Yes, probably.
Like a cork. Oh, what else? Birch would work. Oak would work as well.
Birch would work.
As a cork?
I mean, what kind of, you know, what we could do is we could do a cork and then some sort of wax seal that's dripping off of it as well.
Oh, we use liquid dye?
Uh-huh.
Red dye?
Oh my gosh, we fill the bottom of it with sand.
Okay, I'm setting up a sand farm, and then we'll see where we go from there.
Awesome, man. Awesome. I'll get you that schematic and we'll work on it together, okay?
Okay, good. Okay. Bye.
See you later, bud.
See you later. Well, we know what we're doing for the rest of the episode. No more noodling. So I've done some of the terraforming already. I've left some room for the actual buildings that are going to go around here. Steam engine got relocated from over here to there because it got overstressed, and now we have two. The framed glass farm is doing wonders. We are getting plenty of framed glass for our little expedition with Mr. Beardstone's boat, but right now, because I do have to wait until Troll Ash gets online, I want to tinker around with some randomization options for key selection. What I want to do over here in the second circle is where people are going to get their keys to enter the center of the maze. They're going to look very similar to our loot points, to these, where it's a depot basically. And the only difference is going to be that they're going to get a key, or they're going to get the name of a key at the start, and then they have to find that specific one. So we'll have to randomize the output of a key depending on whatever we select at the start. And to do that, we need a randomizer, which is why we have this little platform over here. We're basically going to have 16 of these systems. Will dispense an item on this depot, 16 of them, which is going to be a randomizer. We can randomize the item dropout with, where are they? With tunnels, because you can set those up to randomize output. So 16 of those will be connected to 16 droppers, and then that will be our key output. And then I need to hook all of this up so it works together. That's basically going to be it. There we go. Now let's try this again. Click. Selected. Give it 12 seconds. Okay. Now let's see if we can reduce those 12 seconds to as little time as possible. There we go. So that's our randomizer. Now all I need to do is set up, figure out what I'm going to use as keys, set up all the wireless redstone, and then take this system over here, right, where we have our loot, and adapt it to work with the key so that we can put them onto these little spots. We have our stations in here, so you'll see that each of them have an item as a filter right there, and that is going to be the key the key that is in that system. I did also set up all the filters and the system right here, so you'll see that these are now according to all the keys that we have. That being said, I need to test this out real quick. So if I hit this button, we should get one selected. So it's the armadillo scute, which now there's one up here. That way we can display what key they need to get. And then I need to go and check. I still need to figure out, I still need to remember where all the keys are. So I don't really know where the armadillo scute is located. But it should be here somewhere. This is going to be part of the game, is still have to remember where all the keys are, of course. Oh, it's right there. Now we can reset this, so you'll see that there's a locked chute underneath, so that if they die in the game, right, this will be reset into its own system. So that's why we have this button, which I still need to set up. So this is going to be a reset system. So if I grab a redstone link and you in my bed. I can put you up here. You go on top, and then the bed goes on the bottom frequency. And now I can reset this system right there, and then it'll also have reset the other one, which I think it was this one. Was it this one? Yes. So now the scoot's back in the dropper, ready for redeployment. So that's how those work. We'll work on the receiving end in a minute, but I have a little task I need to do for Throlash. Life got busy and we haven't been able to meet up, but he gave me a schematic of the bottle, so we need to go and take a look at spawn and see if we can get this this bottle ready for decoration. Okay, so there is a possibility that we might have to move the boat a little bit, which would be a lot of work, and I don't want to do that. But let me see if we can fit this in here. That would be centered. Now we move up one. How are we doing at the bottom? We can move up a couple more. Okay, how are we doing? Yeah, we're gonna have to move that boat a little. Oh no. No. I need to get rid of all the water. Give me a second. Disassemble train. Okay, I got a station in place. Now, let's see if this actually works. I hope I got all the water out of it. Assemble train. Okay, no water. Now, question is, it's probably, now that I think about it, it's probably this bogey right here. Now I know, but that these are not my tracks, but oh well. He'll be able to connect them back once I'm done. Click to relocate. Cannot relocate train here. Why not? Okay, we're at the station, so we can disassemble the boat. Oh god, frames. I got my frames back. Okay, now let's take a look at our bottle and how it will fit. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, take a nap first. Because I don't think I have enough gunpowder for this, so we might have to go to the witch farm just to get some good old boom boom powder. Okay, we're good to go. Got all the glass I need. A lot has happened since last clip, since the time lapse from the bottle, but I can't show you it because that would spoil a lot of episodes from my friends. So I'm going to leave you all with a little bit of a cliffhanger because I'm running out of time, and I feel like we've been very productive even though we haven't really worked on the maze all that much this episode. I still hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe and like the video. And yeah, I'll let you all know the outcome of the Thro-off event and what happened with the bottle in next episode. See you all in the next one. Bye.